Morning everyone and welcome to my channel. Doesn't Tristan look adorable? This is the outfit that I got sent by Sylvia. Isn't it just gorgeous? He's got a little black hat on that he already had. I got it on eBay, just a plain cotton one with a top knot on. It's black, but I just like it sometimes you need a darker colour, and he goes perfect with this sort of outfit. On his top, he's got a long sleeve t-shirt on, like a charcoal grey. And then on the front, it says, "My mama rocks." Of course I do. And all the rest of it. And then he's got the tracky bottoms as well, the joggers. And they've got a little fake zip pocket there, which I love, because I love this yellow, the contrast. And then he's got little red, dark red socks from Next. It's got little cars all over that Evie chose. But I can put up with the red socks, but the white hat with various brightly coloured vehicles all over was slightly disturbing my things have to match personality. So, but he looks really sweet, didn't he? And I'm really thankful for that. I couldn't say it properly on the video the other day because it was just too busy, and I was watching Evie constantly. She was literally sat right on the corner of the bed, and I was watching her and trying to talk about different things, and she, bless her, she's only 4, so she didn't really have that much idea about what was going on, but she enjoyed it. And as long as I don't play the video back to Daddy, because when I played it to Daddy, he was laughing and thinking it was really cute, and she got all embarrassed and stroppy and pouty. Bless her. But I quite enjoyed that. It was nice to something different. Yes, so I'm starting to, this morning, finally had 5 minutes peace. The weekend I wasn't very well. I had a really busy week last week. I had the kids 2 full days, and then Monday after school. Wednesday, I can't even remember Wednesday. Thursday was shopping day and running around day. So by the weekend I was really suffering. And then Thursday I was trying to help with the bags because we'd packed in less bags. And I didn't pick one up because it was too heavy, but I tried to drag it by the handle and hurt my back. And so then Friday, I was like trying to put a brave face on it all day while Evie was here, but I was really struggling. Loads of painkillers all day. I should have been high as a kite really, but I wasn't, thank God. Well, either that or fast asleep, anaesthetised. And then Saturday then, after Friday as well on top of it, I literally could not move Saturday. I was in agony. I was thinking, oh my God, what have I done to myself? Sunday was a little bit better. As long as I had plenty of painkillers, I was fine. My son and his, well, she's my daughter-in-law pretty much, they came over with Evie and Michael for a few hours in the afternoon, which was lovely. It's nice having a visit off them when you're not actually babysitting them and like being mum, you know, doing the looking after and telling off and all the rest of it. And you know, they're not, I realised that Michael especially runs rings around Nanny because his behaviour was totally different. The one time where you had like him and both parents and his sister all in the room and then watching what he's doing, not like flying visits or swapping over because of work and all these different things. It was totally different. So Nanny's got him sus now. And then Friday, I was supposed to get a delivery. I booked it a whole week before. I don't need to move too far from the phone. I just remembered I'll start echoing else. Whole week before, and the weekend before I think it was, or the Friday before, I ordered some baby grows for my babies, for the 2 boys, for Ruben and for Peanut, for Owen Roy, because they wear all Tristan's clothes. So I'd gone through their stuff and I'd picked out the odd smaller baby grow, you know, the smaller 0 to 3, and they shared tops and things like this, but neither of them had their own stuff. So I decided that before we do the mad last minute rush on the couple of weeks up to Christmas, because by then, looking back, you're going back 10 days now, so you still had like 3.5 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, till it would be Christmas. So I thought, right, until we get into the you know, the massive last 2-week run-up where it's really, really busy, especially last week, I'll have something for myself. So I decided that I'd go on Matalan, and they do these packs of baby grows, and they've got 2 baby grows for £6, which I think is bargains, £3 each. I'm up for that. So I ordered them, and I paid for the extra for the delivery to be last Friday. Well, needless to say, my Hermes was delivering it, and I got them last night at 5:30 or 6:30 while I was still out at my great-granddaughter's second birthday party. So when I got home, they were on the doorstep waiting for me. That one from Masterland and one from Next. They should have been delivered Sunday. So I think he's lucky I wasn't in, actually, because I wouldn't have like shouted and been abusive to him, but I would have told him straight, this isn't good enough. Where were you? I want an explanation to why I'm getting stuff on a Monday that I should have had last Friday. So I wasn't happy, and also it meant that, as it happened, I stayed in all weekend because I do it myself, and we tend to stay in on the weekends because it's busy out, and you get jostled in shops and things like that, and it just makes it's just painful. If someone gives me a good nudge as they're going past with a bag or something, it hurts. I got too many poorly places. Or else otherwise you're going along and you get held up by everybody, which means that I'm on my feet for hours on end, much longer than normal. So I come home and I'm really suffering, especially this time of year. So we try and limit it. I don't go out on the weekends ever if I can help it, and I definitely don't go out on the weekends this time of year. I stay indoors. So basically we waited all day Saturday and all day Sunday and all day Friday for these deliveries. So good job I'm not working or anything like that, else I would have been furious. Try phoning Next. Can't get through. I tell you, got a 3-minute wait. Well, that's a load of rubbish. You waiting and waiting and waiting. You keep trying and trying. Then they say, another thing they say when you get on there is, there's a 3-minute waiting time at the moment. We apologise for any inconvenience, all that crap. And then they say, if you want, we can give you a call back. I never used this before because I don't trust these people. We can give you a call back. You won't lose your place in the queue. We will phone you back as your call goes up the queue. Right, well, I tell you what, I phoned and did that because I was fed up of trying to get hold of them, and until today I've never had a call back. So that's rubbish as well. Can't get anywhere with Matalan. When you finally find the number, you can't get through to anybody. Can't get through to anybody on Next. Can't get through to anybody. I wanted to phone Sky. I wanted to change my package. They got a 20-minute waiting time. Who's going to stand on the phone paying premium rates for 20 minutes? If you put it on your home phone, because you got Sky, it's probably for free. Before anyone says anything, I realise that. But while you're doing other things, you might want to use your mobile or something like that. It's just ridiculous. So by the time I started to get ready to go to school, as well as other things that were going on that day that were stressful yesterday, I had anxiety. I was stroppy. I was just like, I needed to for like 45 minutes, sat outside the school before I actually felt calm again and together, and then go and get the kids and then go to the party, and then I was fine by then. But I felt really irritated and stressed and tense until then. I was thinking, this is no good for you, Denise. You need to calm down and just be quiet, because if you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything, don't snap at anybody, just let yourself calm. But you can't always take like half an hour, go and get a coffee, get a magazine, cuddle a baby, watch something on telly and just chill for half an hour when you've got a really busy day, can you? It just doesn't fit into the day, does it? So it ended up that it got to we always have to park up by about 2:45, up to 3 o'clock at the very latest, outside the school, even though we don't pick them up till past, which is a feature of modern life I've discovered now, a grandparent, that if you don't park up that early, or in Michael's last school, a whole hour before you pick them up, you can't get a parking space. So you spend half the day. It's like you don't pick it up to 3:30, but you're starting to get ready about 1:30, depending what you're doing that day, and then off you go. If I need to pop into the shop on the way through, look for bread or something, it's even earlier. So basically the day is gone, you can't do a lot. So I'm going to go and get the kids later, so I thought I'm going to do this now. I sat there for a little while this morning recovering from yesterday and everything. And I thought to myself, no, I'm going to go and do it. And I also what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting my babies in their Christmas outfits, because we've got shopping days. I've got a hair appointment, I've got a nail appointment. So that's 3 days out of the way this week, or 2 days actually, because one will be shopping and nails, and then one will be hair on Saturday. So that's 2 days out this week. Then Friday in between I can recover. We might have the kids overnight on the Saturday nights on the run up till Christmas, because of their parents working. My son and daughter are working, and then we've got the kids again Monday and Tuesday. Plus also I've got hand clinic, bloods test, podiatrist and physiotherapy next week. Plus cow service and different things as well, different things come up with the kids that I'm going to try and get to if I possibly can. So I don't know when I'll make a video, so I'm going to hope I'm going to get at least a couple more in before Christmas. So we'll see. But back to the babies now. I nearly dressed Tristan in a Christmassy outfit because I'm going to gradually start changing them now. I was going to leave it till last week, do a nice Christmassy video, do 1 or 2 in that week, you know, when they're dressed in their Christmas outfits. And I found the Christmas outfits I lost last year. Last Friday, I decided to tidy a cupboard with Evie. I opened the door to get something out. It nearly all fell out on me again, and I thought, no, Evie loves helping Nanny tidy up and sort things through. We'll sort it out. So I did. It literally took 15 minutes after all the times I've left it, and it was all sorted out. Threw a whole load of old bits and pieces out, just chucked them in the bag, threw them out. Even found like random doll legs and different things that had been put in a box. But when I moved the things out the way, they were in front of other things. It's hard to explain, I won't go into it. It's quite a deep cupboard. So I've got a set of drawers at the back with all my sewing things in and my reborn paints. And then as you come forward, I've got a box stacked in the front that's got wool in. And then on top of that, I've got like a knitting bag and a few other things. Because it goes back about, at least 2.5, 3 foot, this cupboard. I moved the box from the front to go through the wool and sort out wool that I didn't like. It was tangled, it was old, whatever. And in the bottom of the drawer I can see, Christmas clothes. I don't know why I put them in one little drawer at the bottom of this plastic set of drawers thing, but they were there, so I got them out and they're a bit crinkled, so I have more Christmas clothes for the babies now. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, well, because I just had Alice May was the only little one I had then, which is Reuben. Excuse me. So she had like one baby grow, Christmas baby grow from last Christmas that I bought a smaller one, a red one, and one away for when she arrived. And when she arrived, it was too big for her. It was 0 to 3, but she still wore it and it was just a bit loose. So I had those 2 baby grows, and then I bought a couple of jumpers and different things in the sale after Christmas last year and put them away. So they'll come in handy, but they're not really like, now I've got so many babies, because I've got 12 now, counting the Skyer that I'm working on, and it's like, whoa. So the bigger ones need dresses and things like that, but we'll see, we'll sort something out. Last year, Abby did have a dress, and I think I just dressed Jameson in something ordinary, I think last Christmas. I don't think, did I even have him last Christmas? I can't remember anymore. It all blurs, doesn't it, into this like mountain of babies. But I love having my collection. I really do enjoy my collection. But I'd like to get the girls some matching dresses and different things this year. And it'll be fine because I can put them away for next year, because our babies don't grow out of anything, do they? Or spill trifle on it, or chocolate, or, you know, fall over and put their knee through anything. It's wonderful. But you can tell I'm so relieved to be on, can't you? I can't stop talking. I have been like, I want to make a video for about, well, since Friday, and it's like Tuesday. Right, so there's Tristan in his wonderful outfit from Sylvia, and I thought that was such a lovely thing to do for helping choose a name for a baby, which was Alice, and now is, I can't remember because I am so tired. I think my name is Denise. It's like that stage today. But so you'll have to excuse me if I say things 2 or 3 times or forget where I am, whatever, because I'm doing my bestest. So I'm just going to move Tristan, and then I'm going to show you my haul that finally arrived. And I have actually forgotten, I've put away a red headband, but that's okay. It'll probably show up in a little while. I might even do the first couple of babies and then go back, and if I'm feeling up to it, do a couple of the bigger babies, so it might appear in a minute. But if I take Tristan off and I just pop you up by there, little man, you can sit up there on the pillow, and then I'll get Peanut next, and he's wearing one of the outfits. Now I got this outfit for him, he's newborn. The whole outfit from Matalan is only £5. The hat is a little big, and these things can sometimes be big on the neck, can't they? But it's not too bad actually. There he is. Let's see what you can see. Just about see it, can't you? Tristan's up there, look. Woohoo! Dozing away. I come back down. But remember that I can't just whiz this thing around because it'll make you sick. So if I just bring him round a little bit, hopefully you can't see me because I'm in my pyjamas. I'm not getting dressed till I go to school, and that is just how it is today. I just don't care. I just don't care. Right, let's get this all organised. This blue is gorgeous. It's coming up on screen pretty good too, which I'm quite chuffed about. There we are. Let's just focus on him. It's blue. It's almost an Air Force blue. Excuse me again. And it's got this gorgeous hat and the sleep suit, the baby grow, but it's a footless one, which is fun for a change, isn't it? And then he's got these little socks that go with it. They're gorgeous. And I was so chuffed because, you know, it's like with baby socks. They're always too big. But look how tiny. Look, it could go practically, look, in the palm of my hand. So tiny. And I was like, I opened the packet and hubby's like getting himself something to eat and settling down for the evening to watch telly. It's like nearly 7 o'clock at the night and we haven't stopped all day, bless us. And then I'm going, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, he would be like, oh, I'll leave it till tomorrow. And I'm like, no, I got to get in the packages. Just got to get in these packages. So it ended up that he'd been wearing this since last night. But when I opened the package, before I'd taken it off the hanger, and I saw the little tiny socks, I was like, oh, look at these little tiny socks. Aren't they wonderful? And went into this whole speech about how difficult it is to get tiny socks. I'm thinking, my God, I'm like an overtired toddler. Overexcited, overtired, overpain medicated. Oh, dear me. But it fits him a treat. This is newborn. It's got the gloves, you know, the gloves are on the ends of the sleeves. It is nice to see their hands, isn't it? But I just wanted to do that last night because it was cold. There you go. The hat is a little bit big, but he's got a little bit of a peanut head anyway, which is why I call him Peanut, isn't it? And all over it, it's got little penguins and stars. Now, I'd quite happily put that on him any time of the year, not just Christmas, because I just really like it. And they've also got it in baby blue, I think it is, pink and white with red penguins all over. I think that's right. And they're all £5. So basically you've got a hat, a baby grow, a footless baby grow, and socks, gorgeous little socks, all coordinated, beautiful outfit for £5. Now, if you had a real baby at Christmas and you give someone that as a gift, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it? And of course, it's brilliant for our babies. I really like that on him. He looks lovely in blues, and these are slightly brighter colours, gorgeous. So that's him. And then I'll just move his blanket out the way. And if I move, no, I won't move him for a minute. I'll leave him there because Ruben's also wearing one of the other baby grows. But first of all, I'll show you these. Last Thursday we went shopping. I popped upstairs because we're still using vouchers and things up. And I got these from Tesco's for Scarlett. £5 for 2 tops. And they're in up to 1 month. I would have preferred newborn, but they didn't have newborn. And you've got one that's got reindeers, and they've got like, it's really cute how they've done it. Can you see that? The little gold antlers and the little red nose. I love that. Little odd stars around, and then the picot trim around the neck. And then the other one, this is the back of it obviously, but it's all just red and white stripe with the trim. That's like a thread crochet feeling trim. But of course, obviously, she can wear the red all year round because if I remember rightly, there's nothing on the front. No, there isn't. So I like that. So not only you've got 2 Christmas tops for £5, which she can wear whenever, but all over Christmas and New Year, but also she's got a red top that she can wear all year round for something different. So I was pleased with that. They were £5. And then the baby grows then from Matalan. One set was for Scarlett because I just couldn't resist the pink dinosaurs one. So let's move you up so I don't suffocate you, because that's generally what happens, isn't it? So this is really adorable. It's got dinosaurs and let's just go in a little bit. Dinosaurs and unicorns and planets and stars and rainbows, clouds. Look at it. How sweet is that? Just see the. I'm sort of getting used to that now, and I'm not doing too bad with that. Let's get it back New phone, there we go. You have to excuse it if you pick up the boxes. We're starting to fill the bedroom up with the boxes ready for sending out Christmas stuff, and things are hidden from kids and all sorts now. So it's a bit like a storeroom stroke bedroom stroke YouTube studio at the minute. Be glad you get to the stage where you'll be glad when Christmas is over, won't you? And at the first you're like really excited, yay, we can shop for Christmas. And then it gets like, no, bring in New Year, let's put the tree away. So that's that one. So you got this one with the pink, lovely pink, and dinosaurs and unicorns, different things on there. And then that comes with this one, which is a beautiful soft mint green. And this has stars all over it, so this could be Christmas if you wanted pastel colours, or all year round really. It's just lovely. Has this one got gloves? Yeah, it has got gloves. I thought for a minute it didn't. But those two come together in a pack for £6. And if the one that I put on Reuben and this outfit that I've put, which is different, I know, but this outfit I've put on Peanuts or anything to go by, their sizes are lovely. Then the next set was this lovely baby blue. Now these colours are nice and soft, they're lovely. And this is a striped one. Now you know me and stripes, you have to have something stripy, don't you? But I wanted more baby blue in their wardrobe as well, because both of them look nice in baby blue. Reuben especially, I like him in like baby blue, the more lighter colours, grey and everything. I'm not always so keen on him in the darker colours. He does a cute dress like the Dairy Milk Tray Man, where he's got like all in navy. I know the Milk Tray Man's all in black, but it always reminds you of that because it's so dark. For like going to the other extreme, because you know me, one extreme or the other. But apart from that, he's better off in pastel colours, more pastel colours, and greys, blues, green even maybe. And then also he's nice in like traditional rompers and that kind of thing, because he's got that lovely round chutchy baby face. So that's a striped one. And this one was packaged with this one, which has got the wording dream big, clouds, moons, stars. It's just lovely, it's just really nice. So that's another one that's all year round. So that, again, those are the two for £6. I mean, you can't go wrong, can you? £3 each. And it's not as if with our babies they're going to be washed to death or anything, is it? And then there's a third pack, so in a minute I'll move, no actually I'll do it now. I'll just move Peanut and swap him over with Reuben. Come on sweetie. Let's put you there so I can get your brother out. And I'll just grab Reuben and put him down there. Got sitting by your eye. There you go, I'll get in a minute. There he is. And this is the third pack now. And this is a lovely colour. It says blue, but it's a greyish blue. It's just really nice. I don't know how to describe it. And it said woodland animals. But as soon as I saw it last night, I thought that's going on Reuben in the morning, because that is just so his kind of thing. On it, it's got mountains. There, it's got upside down Christmas tree. It's got upside down bear, because they're all different ways, right? Like a little fox or something. That twig, leaves, acorn, but also as well as it goes around, you've got other Christmas trees. They're the right way around, and leaves and things, because it's just the fabric is random. But I thought that's wonderful, because you've got a lovely woodland baby grow, but also if you wanted to, he could wear that over Christmas. And I'm going to leave it on him now as part of a Christmas one. And then the other one that no surprise there, but it's just how they came anyway. And it's in this lovely bluey grey colour, and the stripes are wide on this one, I think, aren't they? Just slightly, the white is slightly wider. But isn't that lovely? That's going to look nice on him too. So there you go, that's him. I don't think there's anything else. I think that was it then. There is the little red headband, and I did have two more things, but in the next order, but they were for presents for some of the kids. I can't show that. But before I go and change the babies over again, change them and bring them in to do more, show you some of the other babies. Look at Scarlett. I'll just swap her with Reuben in a minute. Here you go, let's get you. Put you in the pink crib. And then There you go, look at that. Oh, foot's come out. Now, I wanted this one for her last year, and there was another one. Oh, tripod's come loose. There was another one as well that I wanted that's got, which would have been perfect for Tristan this year, and it's all stripy, red and white stripes, and it's got Santa face, I think it is, on the front, and it's got a little stripy hat to go with it. Last year I wanted this set and the other one for Chris to put on the babies over Christmas. Well, it would have been Alice then, I think, and I left it too late and I couldn't get them. So as soon as this one came in the shop, because I love how it's done up like a, I mean, I've seen lots of things like it now, but these are the first ones out last year with this design, and it looks like she's wrapped up as a present, doesn't it? And it says best present ever. So I wanted this for Ruben when he was Alice last year, and I left it too late, so I say, and I couldn't get it, because the nicest designs always go first, don't they? But the headband with it is massive. I did put the next headband on her first this morning, but it looks small, and even that I had to clip at the back until I can alter it. But this one at the back, it is absolutely massive. I did think about, look at that. She's temporarily got a peg on it that I use for my crafting. So I'm going to alter. I was thinking of putting this one, this band on Abby with whatever she wears, and then I was thinking of putting the narrower band on her. But when I put them together, it didn't match, because the narrower band headband with the littler bow doesn't actually really carry on the effect the same. So I'll alter this one later on when I get 5 minutes, probably on the weekend now, and she can have this one, and then little Grace can have the narrower band with her outfit most probably. But they'll both need altering, unless one of the bigger girls wears the red one. But it's velvety. It's only £4 in next. It's really nice. I'd really like for one of the little ones to wear it. I think it would be perfect for Grace. So didn't she look really sweet? So I just thought we could go out on her for a minute while I go and get some of the other babies changed, and then I'll come back and show you them. Oh, what can I say? How adorable is that? This hat, which barely fits him, I'll put it on one of the other babies probably with their outfit. But I've jammed it on his head for now, because I do like him in hats. But this hat and this baby grow was part of the clothes that I lost, I couldn't find. There's another baby grow very similar to this. It's got a different design in the front, but it's very similar. Nice red velour. That's in a newborn size. So one of the boys could probably wear it over Christmas, or even Scarlett might wear it. But he looks really sweet, doesn't he? He looks lovely. But as I say, this is one of the sleep suits baby grows that I lost, and I couldn't find. I was convinced that I'd put them out for charity. But you know, accidentally mix up the bags or something and put them out for charity, but thankfully I didn't. And it fits him a treat. It is a little bit big around the neck. I did have to push it back a little bit, but that's nothing, is it? I'm just glad I found it. It just really sweet. I was thinking that for Christmas I'd like to do him in something like quite traditional, like maybe like little trousers with braces and a shirt and a little bow tie, that kind of thing. But I'll leave it now. I've got this. He looks so cute in it. That'll save some pennies, won't it? Be practical. 12 grandchildren, remember. Plus, you know, I might like something too. Oh, no, it's fine. I will actually probably go and now after Christmas and in the sales, and I'll hit the sales and I'll buy things that I fancied if they're still around and in the sizes that I wanted, because that's always the thing, isn't it? And then I'll put them away like I did with Halloween. Halloween was over, I picked up some stuff, put it away for next Halloween. It's just better. My nan, we used to call her Nanny Beat because her name was Beatrice. She was actually my great auntie, I realised once I was like probably in my late 30s. and I actually thought about it and worked it out, because I think to myself, if she's Nanny Beat, then who's little Nanny? Where does she fit in? And then I realised then that they were sisters. And actually Nanny Beat was, little Nanny was my great-grandmother, and Nanny Beat was my great auntie, but we called her Nanny Beat because she was always around like a nanny and everything. She used to visit Mum every day, come and sit and do wonderful crochet. She used to do that thread crochet really fine with little fine needles, crochet hooks rather, and do all those fancy doilies and things like that. You know, it's fascinating to watch her sitting there. And she used to watch us kids when Mum popped to shops, and there was 4 of us. And poor thing, because she'd be well into her 60s by then. And she'd watch us kids, and Mum would say, "I'm just popping to the shop, Beat," and she'd say, "Okay." And then Mum would come back, and she's usually dropped off to sleep. And she'd say, "I wasn't asleep, it's all right, the kids are fine, I was just resting my eyes." So, and then Mum would get a bit huffy then, because Mum was like that, easily huffed. But I used to think, oh bless her, but I was the oldest of the 4 kids, so I used to keep an eye a bit, like make sure everything, you know, nothing happened or whatever. And she was fine, she was great, she was coming around all the time, and I was quite fascinated by things, but she always told me things like eat everything in moderation. And then she was also into astrology a bit, and she used to tell me about horoscopes, and she used to tell me about vitamins and like natural remedies for things, and she'd show me things. But when you're like 10 and 11, you don't take it on board, do you? But you do remember it later, so it's always worth telling the kids. And even if they don't seem to take it on board, they'll remember these things, or a lot of them. And she used to say, like, buy your clothes at the end of every season. So at the end of the summer, buy everything in the sales, put it away for the following summer. And the same with winter. At the end of the season, buy a load of stuff in the sales, put it away. And then she'd say to me, like, put some of your money in your bra or somewhere else about your body that you can pop in the ladies' loo and get it out, this kind of thing. And then some of your money in your handbag, just in case anybody tries to steal your handbag, or you lose your purse or your bag or something like that. She used to tell me all little gems like that. It's probably why I get it, because I get been told once or twice in my life that I should get a soapbox. But I have this urge to pass on knowledge. Any little gems I've picked up along the way, if I can think I can give my kids something that they can keep that might help them, or advice. I spend more time holding my tongue back and not constantly telling them things than actually telling them, because it just goes over, doesn't it? But I just want to protect them and give them information and give them tools for if ever I'm not around, you know, that my parents didn't give me. My mum couldn't have cared less. If we were out to play, she was happy. She could sit there smoking all day, drinking coffee, talking to the next door neighbours or wherever she wanted. She was fine. Dad was always away. He was in the RAF and the SAS and different things over the years. And he was more actually involved with us when he was home, but he wasn't there. So we just amused ourselves. And then when you grow up, you've got no life skills, you've got nothing to help you cope and learn coping strategies, learn how to do things. So when I got married, I was only 17 and glad to leave home and felt free for the first time in my life. But also I had to learn then how to run a house, look after a baby, be a wife, wash and iron clothes, do all those kind of things, pay bills. And the first couple of years were really tough. I loved being away from home. It was worth getting married and everything to have that, but it was tough because we had no skills, and also I was very young, but we had no skills. Whereas my kids now, I'm watching all the time. You might not always be able to be around with them, but you can. These days we're so easy. We're just on the end of a phone, aren't we? Just on the end of Messenger, just on the end of a text. You know, we can help as much as we can. And I try and be there to listen. I was listening to one of them yesterday, and by the time I finished, I hoped that I give good advice, and they were fine. And obviously they wanted to, you know, bounce things off Mum, which was fine. But I did, with the stressful day I was having, by the time I went out there, and I was quite tense. It took me, like I say, about 45 minutes to shift it all and get back in my I'm letting everything go over stage, which is where you need to be, isn't it, a lot of the time. Right, so I'm just going to move Tristan, because I've got, there you go, my little sleeping prince. Let's just put him up here with the back where he was, up on the pillow, next to the Christmas cushions. And then I should just turn this around a bit, because this cushion, I generally don't bother to move the nursing pillows, because they make a nice sort of city up for the bigger babies, don't they? It's like the kids sit in them when they're toddlers, don't they? They like to sit in there and play. Right, I'll better lift him up now. But he's got something on his leg, so you have to excuse it. I didn't notice it till just now. One of the kids has put their hand on him, probably when they were eating sweets. But there he is Tristan. I don't know if I can take this back in a bit. Might be able to. Hope my bedroom's not too messy. Right, and there he is, and he is wearing, see what you can see, oh look at his little face, Christmas hat that was in the drawer. Evie put this on Friday. It's a little bit on the stretchy side, and it's like 12 to 18 months because they were, him and Abby were 12 to 18 months, and she jammed it on her head. Honestly, her eyes were sort of pushed down, and it did everything but cut off her blood. It was just about, if it had been a centimetre smaller, she would have been going purple. But she's going, look, Granddaddy fits me, and running around with it on. She was quite amused. She loved it. And this Paw Patrol jumper he's got on. Other makes are available, other cartoons are on the telly, all that kind of disclaimer things you have to say. I bought this jumper for him, oh I've knocked him all that way now, for him in the sale after Christmas last year. In fact, when I looked in the drawer, I bought him 3, so I must have been quite happy. But originally it was £9, and I got it for £3 in the sales after Christmas, and all the jumpers were the same. They were all £9 in Georgia Asda, and I got them all for £3 each, and I'd put them away. And so I found the 3 jumpers now, and one of them is just a nice wintry stroke Christmas jumper, so you can wear that all the time after Christmas as well. But he's wearing his little jumper with, it's nice this blue on him, isn't it? And then he's just got, this is from Georgia Asda, like I say, these are his normal bog standard navy tracksuit bottoms that I love on him because they go with everything boys. And then he's got little, unfortunately I still didn't find the ones my great granddaughter wore last Christmas, but he's wearing little elf boots. Oh, the dog's probably going to bark now, 2 seconds. Oh, sorry about that, the buzzer went, the dog started barking, and there was nobody there, nobody outside. They must have pressed the wrong buzzer, or they wanted to be let in. Let's just hope there's nobody that shouldn't be let in now. But they obviously wanted somewhere else, not ours, so disturb my filming, it's not good enough. Yes, so there's the gorgeous Jameson, just moving that way a little bit. There you are, look at him, gorgeous, isn't he? He looks really sweet. I really like him in that colour. Look at Tristan at the back there. So I think that's long enough. I don't know now, because now I'm on 42 seconds because I started again, but obviously it was quite a long chat today, so I'll just leave it there for now so that you're not watching it forever. And if I don't manage to edit out that bit, okay, where somebody rang the buzzer, then buzzer, then I do apologise, but it's just life, isn't it? It's one of those things. And so take care, everybody. So lovely to be on today and chat to you all. Bye for now. Bye. Say bye, Jameson. Say bye. No? Go shy? Yeah? Bye.